Good morning, good morning, good morning. Yeah. Good morning, everyone. How are you doing on this beautiful Friday? It's Friday, it's Friday, it's Friday. How everybody doing on this wonderful morning? Is everybody good on this morning, y'all? This jacket weather now. Time to break out them jackets, them little sport jackets. You know, a little jacket weather. But anyway, anywho. Yeah, it's the good morning, those who are jumping on. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful morning. And my little thing I say now, if it's starting off a little rocky, move, Satan, get out the way. You better tell him to move and get out your way. You hear me? I say you better tell that devil to move and get out your way, because he got to move. How's everybody doing on this wonderful Friday? It is a wonderful, 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 cool morning. But it's all right. It's all right. We here. We here to feel the cool. Ain't that right? We definitely here to feel this cool out here. It's definitely cool out here. But anyway, I jumped on this line to let y'all know I did vote it. I voted, y'all. Here come my little pen. So I did vote. I did vote on today. So if y'all can, good morning, good morning, good morning. If y'all can, go ahead and get out there and try to get out there if you can. I say if you can. If you can, I understand. If you can, get out there and definitely vote. I did. So I can't tell you something that I didn't do, but I did. I went out there and vote. So go ahead and vote, okay? When in your busy, get out out of your busy schedule, today or sometime or whenever you're gonna do it. But most definitely, go ahead and vote. All right. But anyway, I mean, talk a little bit, but a little briefly. Normally I'll be a little too long-winded on these lives. Yay! Yeah, that's right. Your vote matters. That's it, baby. Your vote matters. My vote matters. Your vote matters. Everybody's vote matters. Okay, if you can vote, it matters. But yeah, I got on this live to really just convey something over to us as believers. It's like I said, I'm not exempt from it. It's I pay attention to a lot of things. Some things that maybe I shouldn't pay a lot of attention to, but I do. But it's just something that I convey with me and God, between me and God. I promise you guys, like I said, yeah, if y'all could be a fly on the wall, I promise you, I deal with myself too. I ain't just dealing with nobody else in their business and all of that. I deal with myself too. But anywho, I mean, I can't. I can only change Sandra. That's it. I can only change Sandra. What I mean by that, I can only change Sandra is whatever Sandra do, whatever Sandra react to, however Sandra do anything. That's the only thing I can change. That's it. But anywho, I jump on this live to say on today that it's sometimes people feel as if feel as if. Good morning. Feel as if they are doing you wrong, but in actuality, if you're looking at it in a spiritual sense, I always say you cannot bring the world into the church, because if you're trying to come out of the world, how you gonna bring the world into the church? You can't do. It's called what they call straddling the fence. Or trying to serve two masters. I'm gonna say it in a biblical sense. But we call it straddling the fence, meaning you try and live safe and stay in the world too. Or anywho, and saying that, like I said, some people feel as if they hurt you, but in actuality, they helping you. Because like I said, if you haven't been through anything, if you haven't experienced anything, you don't really know how to really depend on God if you haven't really been through anything. If nobody have never, let's just say, hurt you in a way that you feel like just murdering them, or I'm serious, murdering them, nobody wouldn't understand that. Can't nobody understand that. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't never been through that kind of hurt, you know. And that's why I say, in building your relationship with God, it takes a lot. I'm serious. It takes a lot to build your relationship with God. I mean, a whole lot. I mean, it's a lot of stuff that you did when you was before you became a believer. You have to take a whole lot when it comes to you becoming a believer. You know, when you becoming a blood-washed believer, truly depending on God, you have to endure a lot. And see, that's some things that as some of us, I ain't gonna say everybody, don't want to encounter and don't want to deal with. You can't deal out of the world system when you become a believer. I'm gonna say that again. You cannot deal out the world system when you become a believer. It's different. It's different. Okay? You cannot deal in the world system when becoming a believer. You have to endure a lot. There are things that God will block from you. Some things that God have just, I always have to tell you about Job. Remember what Job had to go through. Okay? Some things we go through is because God is trying to get our attention. Okay? It's not to hurt us. It's not to harm us. Okay? Bless you. I love you. I love you. I love you. Okay? He's just getting our attention through the things that we go through. You cannot deal, and I have to say this again, in the world and through the church. You can't. You can't serve two masters. It's a lot of stuff that you're going to encounter as a believer. But you got to deal with it through God, through Jesus' Son's, Jesus Christ's love for you. You have to deal with it through his love for you. It hurts. I'm telling y'all, it hurts. I would never tell you that it don't hurt. It hurts. You you just be feeling damaged. You feel as if, like, why should have stayed in the world? I got to deal with this? No. No. Endure hardness as a good soldier for Jesus Christ. And I'm going to stand on this live again. I'm going to stand firm on this live again for myself. I'm speaking for Sandra. I don't give a flying hoot if you don't know my name. As long as Jesus know my name. I don't give a flying hoot. If you feel like, girl, you ain't about nothing, you ain't living nothing, you ain't living saved, you ain't living no kind of nothing. If whatever God say, that's what I hear. When God says, Sandra, you need to change, I'm going to change. Sandra, don't do that. I'm not going to do that. Now, at the same mouth, there are people that God put on this earth for you to hear from. Because those are his people that he has put in place, such as pastors, evangelists, missionaries, apostles, prophets, teachers, elders, even deacons, and just a blood-washed believer that can speak into your life. Okay? So again, I say to you on this live on today, whatever you are encountered through in this life, and you saying that you're a child of God, trust you me, you got to go through it. I keep saying it hurts, but you got to go through it with your head held high. Well, with your head held high, and just go through it. Because some people feel as if, and I'm not talking about everybody, sometimes they feel as if you are being embarrassed, embarrassed. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. At some point, I feel like by me giving my all, and I'm just being transparent on this live on today, and I pray that I don't have to see. Sometimes he said you overcome him. Who are we overcoming? We overcoming the devil when we tell our testimony. If we don't tell our testimony, we can't overcome the devil. You understand what I'm saying? So it's nothing wrong with telling as they say, we say your secret. Some stuff need to be discussed or talked about, But at the same mouth, you don't have to tell everything. You understand what I'm saying? Because everything is not everybody's business. Let me say that again. Everything is not everybody's business. I'm going to leave that right there. Anywho, I was at a place, okay, and I'm asking God to deliver me from this place, and I'm going to be as transparent as I can when I say this. I was at a place that I feel like, you give your all and all, you give your all and all, you do this and you do that, you do this and you do that. You putting it in, but you're doing it from your heart. But then you feel like, other people getting more attention than you are, and you seem like you putting in everything. You know, you putting in everything. You stopping what you doing. You making sure this is done right. You making sure this person is satisfied. You even paying attention to the needs. You know, not so much of the wants. You paying attention to everything. And then it feel like, you know, these other people getting more attention than you, and you running around here, you doing all this, and they don't even see you. And I was at that place, and can I be transparent? I was at that place. I was at that place. Like you don't see me, you know. Ain't nobody. They don't see me working, and then I feel like I felt embarrassed because, you know, other people see you working and doing stuff in the church, but it's like nobody else see it, you know. But at the same mouth, I had to realize that I'm working for God. Are you doing it for man, or are you doing it for God? You know, I had to tell myself, I had to sit down and say, Lord, you know, I had to talk to God about it. There are days where, I'm being transparent again, there were days where on some Sundays I would not go to church. I'm just being transparent. And please hear me. And that's what I'm saying. I don't want to be understood when I'm talking. And all that getting understanding. That's what the Bible say. In all your getting, get understanding. That's why I say I don't mind being hated. That's what my post said. When I see a post, trust you me, that one hit home. You know, when you see me put something on top of that, it's going to be for me. That's for me. It's personal. If I put a word or something on top of that post that I post, it's personal. It's for me. If I comment on top of it, that's personal. It's for me. But anywho, I don't want to be misunderstood. I don't care about you hating me. They hated Jesus. They hated him. You understand that? They hated Jesus because of who he was and what he did and what he stood for and what he was about. Jesus is real. God is real. I feed off of their love for me. Maybe I say stuff that maybe hurt somebody's feeling or offend me, but if you don't tell me, I don't know. So I can't rectify something that I don't know. You understand what I'm saying? Like at the same mouth, it's all about Jesus. Jesus loves for me. You know, it's all about him. And I know that it seems as if I'm making this live about me, but I hope that it's just a blessing to somebody else. I pray that it is. I pray that it's a blessing for somebody else. I pray it is. I'm Pastor Carter. And I hope you don't mind me calling you that, but I'm just being as real as I can be on this live. As real as I can be. I'm just being as honest as I can be. These are things that we don't like deal with because we want to feel as if we are perfect. We're being made perfect through Jesus Christ. If we allow his son to do what he needs to do the work on the inside of us, yes, we are made perfect. We're being deemed perfect. But if we're not allowing Jesus Christ to do what he needs to do on the inside of us, we're just taking symbols. That's it. The word says it. I'm not saying something that I woke up late last night. I'm going to get up and say this morning. This is the word. We're just tingling sin. We're just making a whole lot of noise. But ain't nobody changing. Are we changing? Are we changing so that we can be seen? Or are we